Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It's Thursday. Time is fun when you're having flies. Uh, in the home quarantine. I don't even know what day it is. I left the house a little bit yesterday. I went out for a walk last night at about 10:30. Talked to a friend. That's about all I've done this week. So tomorrow, though, I am going to go to the vet. They have this like curbside service where you can pick up medicines for your pets, and they just leave it by your car. You pick it up, and then you go home and you wash your hands. You disinfect whatever containers you get. But the vet's very good about policing everybody that works there, making sure no one has any symptoms, blah blah blah. There you have it. So today, you should have known that I just couldn't leave well enough alone with this Enormo-Drive thing. So I've created a lead boost when you push the expression forward. It changes a bunch of parameters, makes the reverbs bigger, makes the delays longer. It's like the big red of presets. And I added a kinky boost in front of it. So the new Enormo-Drive will have all of this fun stuff. And when you drop me a line, I'll send it to you this weekend, along with whatever preset I do tomorrow. What happened to the name that riffs? I got all next week for that, man. Shit. Hmm? All right, here we are over at the Helix. We're going to see some changes in the Enormo-Drive because I can't leave well enough alone. So the first change, when I push the expression forward, I get the boost of the kinky boost because I added the kinky boost. That's what you get. Now, that's the first piece of the lead boost puzzle. The next piece, the master and the resonance, they both go up, as does the bias. All of these things giving a little bit more gain and a little bit just more size to the sound. Next, I've changed the parameters on both IRs. We're getting more low end, and we're focusing the top end a little bit lower, so less top end. I've made some changes to the pitches. I want it to get a little bit crazy when I push it forward. So we go from 9 to 11 on the positive sense, and then the mix goes up on the first echo. The only thing that's changing here is the amount of the mix, and on the reverb, more modulation, more mix. Now with the output, getting 2.2 dB extra on both of them when the expression is pushed forward. Didn't change anything on the compressor. Changed the reverb, and I think that was all I changed yet. And then on the bottom delay, just changed the mix. Oh, and the modulation a little bit. And that one's got a vibrato on it, so that's fun. And then on the bottom one, the -9 goes even further. So we're changing them equally, one going down, one going up. Ooh, would you like to hear that? There you go. Another fun, I'd say preset, but it's really just an addition to a preset. Prelude to a preset. No, it's augmentation of a preset. That's what it is, folks. I promised some fun road stories, but I can't remember any. You should like me on Facebook or follow me on Facebook, Scott Michael Minch. It's spelled M-I. My middle name is spelled Micheal because my parents are retards. And uh, and you can read all of my Y&T tour diaries, 52 days of it, I believe, something like that. And because I posted something for every single day of the tour. Not every day that I posted it, but sometimes when we do a triple or a quadruple, ooh, we had one quadruple. That was nuts. That was part of the. Actually, I can tell you a little story. That was part of the trip up to New York. My first trip to New York. First time I ever saw the New York skyline. Was at night on the way to Long Island, and we stayed in New Jersey that night. But the gig was in a place called Wantagh, Long Island, and around the corner there was this place. And if you look at my blog or tour diary from Facebook, you can see I stopped at this crab shack, and they had lobster rolls. I never had a lobster roll. It was delightful. So I got a lobster roll, some clam chowder. Oh, right around the corner from the club. Can't remember the name of the club, but it was really an interesting place. Man, massive nightclub. Really big stage, but not set up well for more than one band. Especially not more than one touring headline national band. And that's what we had. We had Zebra, Y&T, and Danger Danger. Oh my God, it made for a huge mess. Because when one band would finish, they had to get all their shit off the stage, get it off to the side of the stage, and you never knew who was touching your stuff at that point. And we did lose a few things. So I couldn't tell you what we lost, but I know we did lose a few drum trinkets. Nothing major, not like drum heads or drums or anything, but we lost stick wax and finger tape, things like that. We lost the case for Mike's. He has a metronome that he for each song he just starts it, looks at the light, and gets the tempo started that way. He doesn't follow a click track or anything. He is a click track. Mike's a machine. Why did I do that? Why I gotta give Mike a pinky? I should give Mike one of the. No, that would be gross. But yeah, no, Mike is awesome. And so I never got a chance to talk to anybody in Zebra. That sucked, or even watch them, which was the problem, because when we would finish, well, Danger Danger did their thing, then they took their stuff off stage, and then Y&T had their stuff already set up on stage, fortunately. So we didn't have to do any of that shuffling bullshit, but we did have to get it off the stage right after the gig, which was a huge pain in the ass. And then out into the alley where we had to back the equipment sprinter up and then put everything back into their cases and then load it into the sprinter by the time we were finished, which usually takes an hour and a half from the time the show is over to the time when we leave to go to the hotel. So I'm out in the back and I missed all of Zebra's set. I heard it lit through the wall. I could make out give me what you want, but I couldn't, that's all I heard. So that was a little sad because I was really excited about seeing Zebra. Danger Danger was awesome though. Steve Brown, kick-ass, super cool guy, really fun guitar player. I saw him on the Monsters of Rock cruise in two bands, Danger Danger and Tokyo Motor Fist, which is his main rock outfit. Kick-ass with Greg Smith on bass. That guy, man, he's everywhere. He's the third runner-up in the Nutty Holder lookalike contest. Anyway, so that's my little story. But yeah, Steve Brown was a super nice guy. He brought coffees for everybody when we were setting up, and just a sweet dude, very cool. And I remember him from the boat, also being very cool and just fun guy to talk to. But yeah, so that's my little story today. I'll have more, but go back, friend me on Facebook, Scott Michael spelled wrong, Micheal, MINCHK, and then I'll write it down here. Read that. Look me up on Facebook. Friend me. Read all my stupid blogs. There we go. So, I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, rock on.